Uh-oh. This
It was
man Andrews is going off.
It was
Andrews is going off.
That's their best receiver.
Andrews caught another one.
Yeah.
God damn.
Believe it or not, that's one of the top 10 Ravens receivers of all time.
Mark Andrews trying to come back for that one of the top tight end. He used to be number 3, bro. Low key. 2 seasons ago when he had TDs, bro. I would keep him up there.
All right, come on, Indiana. It's time for y'all to do something, bro.
Bro, just run the ball, bro. Like, stop with that. Why were they throwing the ball before? Like, they can't stop the run. Run the ball. I don't understand.
47 is stupid. You're right in Lamar Jackson's face. You try and tackle him as he's backpedaling 5 yards. Put your hands up.
That's probably Xavier
Goofy.
Rhodes, bro. We know about Xavier Rhodes. Idiot. Ass. All the above. Guess who's going to jail tonight? Night.
Yeah, I just didn't really expect. Let's start throwing on some names that you guys can see. I think that's a pretty.
I don't know who wants to be the head coach.
Pretty good job.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but like, it's not like when people were lining up to try to be the Chargers head coach like that. Trying to like when the Bengals fire their head coach, like they're gonna want to go to the Bengals. So like, I don't know, bro. They might get some bottom of the barrel head coach, low key, like some random.
I don't know, though. I think they have a good quarterback, and Derek Carr is better than most team quarterbacks.
No, but it's just like,
somebody might want to be there.
That's true. I don't know. You're muted, Hassan. You're muted.
Do you think they're going to hire another white head coach, or do you think the only direction to really go is with the minority? It looks like the interim is a minority, I believe.
You know who they're about to hire, bro? They're about to cop what's his name on the Buck, bro? Their OC. Yeah, they're about to get Leftwich.
A lot of good candidates. Yeah, Leftwich, Bieniemy, Dabble,
Marvin Lewis.
Oh God.
They'll do it. Oakland will do it.
Everyone wants
Vegas
that,
will do it.
But I feel like he might fall under the same situation. Like, I have all of this, like I'm working with. Like he has Josh Allen and the Bills, and they're probably gonna be in the Super Bowl.
Taylor is going crazy. I mean,
Yeah,
to cut
he's
you
going
off, Nick,
Nah,
but
he's going
not.
crazy.
he's gonna win them this game.
He's bugged, bro.
Started it, he's gonna finish it.
He from Jersey too. Just gotta point that out.
Facts, Jersey.
You know where else he's also from? Big Ten. Yes, sir, JT.
See, this man doing such a reach. He play for Wisconsin.
Sweeney back.
He ain't play for the Ohio State.
Yes, sir. Now it's all right. We same mistake.
What do you? I mean, I don't think we'll see another Raiders head coach during the season, aside from the intern. But how do you feel about John Gruden's career overall? I'm seeing that like there are mad colleges that could be interested in him.
It's over. I could definitely
I
see him
don't
becoming
know.
a coordinator or something. The NFL's
You think you? I think his
league
NFL
10
career is over.
times.
I think he's done. Like I think it'd be
The
hard for
NFL,
me.
I think he's done.
I mean, I'm not an NFL player, but I feel like it'd be hard for me to want to
With
play
him.
with him, regardless.
I wouldn't
course,
want to.
of course.
I don't know. The guy.
I mean, like,
Basically,
yeah.
if you're anybody, that man attacked everybody. So basically, if you're anybody, you don't
Look,
want to
AB
play
was
with him.
the whole time. He said the Raiders for a reason. Look, they tried to frame my boy AB, made him look like he was a psychopath. It was just AB was just it was wild. I mean, look, you could really tell that it was. And he wanted to play with his old helmet, but it was illegal. The NFL banned, so he had to helmet. But there's guys like Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes were allowed 1 year grace period their helmets to the new ones. AB wasn't allowed that. Like, why wasn't AB allowed? Like, why?
NFL don't like AB for
The
whatever
Raiders
reason.
didn't
Come on, I need one
like it.
point.
So it's just
I need
like,
1 point, bro.
to me, it's just
I don't understand why you want to have that
yeah.
old behind helmet anyway. Just get a speech like the rest of us.
AB,
I don't know. The 2 bar plastic, especially
yeah.
as a wide receiver.
And if he's comfortable, if you play with it your whole life, that's what you're used to wearing. Like, I wouldn't want to. You dominated with it.
Get the speed flex.
The Speed Flex isn't even the shuts are the freshest ones. Speed Flex are hard, but I think I like the shuts. I feel like some dudes be looking hella goofy with the Speed Flex. As long as it's not the Vices, that's the worst helmet.
No, it definitely is.
That is a real helmet. That's not a football helmet.
Some of those really like master. But all right, I guess we could just talk about college football now that we got out the way. Don't talk about that man too much longer. Don't want to spend too much time on him. Of college football that I can remember, I mean, I'm Central Time, so football starts at 11 a.m. So from the moment I woke up, bang. I don't know how we want to attack this, what the game plan is, but wherever
Let's
you
start
come,
with Alabama losing.
Let's go, Steph. Get it.
Alabama out of here, losing to unranked Texas A&M. I really enjoyed
Texas
that.
A&M that lost to Arkansas, that lost to Georgia 37-0 guy,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying.
He'll be back.
No, I mean, past every year. I've been wrong every year, but this year they just seem to have not as much star power.
Oh, definitely.
Good. They have a lot of depth and they're talented. Obviously, they're Alabama, but they don't have stars. That like when you need when that game was on the line, they needed somebody to take over. I mean, Brian have great players, but they need to. They don't have like you know what I mean, Devontae. And that defense,
I would have expected maybe Georgia to beat them or like Florida. Well, Florida let me down too anyway, but had to beat them, not A&M.
I mean, A&M's defense. Go ahead, Nick. I mean,
What's the division? What's the division for the SEC? What is it? It's
West.
who? Which side is out
The West.
with
No,
Florida and
Florida's in
them?
the East with Georgia.
Oh, wait, so who's on their side?
Everybody else.
Just
all the good teams are in the West,
LSU,
All the-
A&M, Arkansas,
except for Florida
Ole
and Georgia.
Miss.
LSU, all boys.
I mean, they'll probably be in the championship. That's just how it's gonna be.
Yeah, we don't know.
Right
Is
now,
A&M? It's a leg on them right now.
considering because they went for 2.
They got 2 losses.
Yeah, they
Ole
lost.
Miss.
That was another crazy game.
They lost to Bama. Yeah,
It's tough. It's tough.
Bama, like you said. Georgia bye against Bama. Like, what are you guys thinking? Also, Haas, because I saw this random ass Twitter account. It could have been any fan just
I still don't
saying
trust Georgia.
nonsense. But they're talking about the mailman as your solidified QB1 now. Like, y'all going to war with
I was
him.
telling Nick. Me and Nick was at the gym earlier. I already told him that shit was BS. They're talking about keep Stenson in because he's over
man.
J.
They say he got developed. All of them plays to Florida. Go ahead.
Bro.
I mean, he's
All right.
gonna beat Kentucky next week. What they're doing is they're resting JT until October 31st. That's what they're doing.
Huh?
JT Daniels probably won't play another game until Florida. I mean, they know what's at stake. They know that's probably the closest game where they'll be playing until the SEC chip, and they're going to need him. Auburn should have been a tough matchup on the road, and it wasn't. They got smoked.
Ooh.
So now it's just going to be for Stetson Bennett to get those reps, I guess. And if JT Daniels can't fully go against Florida, then it will be his job to take. I mean, I spoke to Nick earlier. They got a combined nine-star duo behind Stetson Bennett. Young, 5-star Brock Vandergriff and Carson. I mean, Carson Beck's also in his second year. I just don't see why these guys are behind Stetson Bennett roster. I don't think Georgia needs a quarterback to win a natty, though. I said it earlier to Nick, but
They just block a field goal.
Swingership has been screwing up all game.
they definitely need to abolish kickers. I stand.
especially after this weekend. Fact. I don't know, man. I definitely. I agree with I think Nick said it. Or Steph. I still don't. You can't really fear Georgia's offense still, though. I mean, even if JT Daniels is rested, he's healthy. JT Daniels has not played since week 1. He's supposed to come back after not playing for 6 weeks and light shit up.
Cold take.
He's not gonna do that.
That's a cold take. I have to disagree.
Yeah, Chubby and Swift. That's a lot. I mean, not Swift. Chubby, Swift, and Michelle. That's the last time I feared them on offense, bro.
It's true.
That was
They still got a
Nobody
backfield
fears
that,
Georgia.
That's the thing, and they got 2 dominant ass tight ends. I mean, you don't gotta watch them to fear them. That's fine, but when you play them and you're getting killed by the same players over and over who you didn't know who those guys were, then you'll start to realize why they got all those recruits, because everybody can ball on that team. So it's just a matter of who solidifies.
I'm not doubting their talent, though. I'm sure everybody's
Yeah, they
good.
definitely have talent.
It's just that if you have no quarterback, it doesn't matter who the wide receiver is. They still got to get the ball to him. And y'all don't really have
they did it last week. Y'all seen the Auburn game. Stetson Bennett not the best quarterback,
that's
but
Auburn.
Definitely.
That's
Auburn.
Auburn's pretty good, though. Auburn's decent. They had a nice defense. They have a nice defense.
Auburn, let's be honest. Auburn is not a threat to anybody in that.
That's fair.
Stetson Bennett, his knock is he's way too inconsistent. His size is a liability. So I've seen him make a lot of throws. There are also people out there saying he has a stronger arm than JT Daniels. I'm not sure what they're watching, but
Yeah.
they really believe he's that guy. We'll just have to wait and see. But
No,
Dog's
anybody
number
named
one,
Real
and
Man is not that guy.
He's yeah. Narrator, he's not that guy. Like like we all know he's not. We all seen this story before. We saw last year. Had that boy seeing ghosts after the first drive. Y'all went a 14-0. Thought shit was sweet. Sunked. Same. They won't even y'all won't even get 14
if your
this year.
team not
Y'all
ranked
show up
number
with not too
one,
bad.
then what are they?
I mean, I will admit though.
One
We
is
can all admit that Georgia has looked like the best team though, right?
I
They
don't
got
like
the
Only
best
team.
defense. There's no. I told Nick even Ohio State would be struggling against them on offense. It don't
bro.
really matter who they go
Being
against.
one is scary, bro. Being one is
Man, Lamar
scary
Jackson is too fast.
because being one, bro, everyone wants to smoke you. The whole media wants you to be upset.
That's
Like
true.
that's just how it is being one. Unless you're Alabama, they
Talked about
love
that
when
yesterday.
Alabama's one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kirby's been saying number one is rat poison. I mean, they've been number one before. This isn't the first time Georgia is ranked number one since Kirby Smart's been there.
Well, time in the AP
Ohio
poll, they've been ranked in the college football playoff poll number one. But
That's even better.
I agree. I'm just saying. That's just a little. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, correct. But I mean, I'm just saying. I think that
Ooh,
the
ooh,
defense is what separates them from everybody in the
yeah.
country. My opinion. Like if their
hmm
defense was last year, then with those players not as developed, then I wouldn't even say they're undisputed number one. But I think that that's like they're unstoppable. They're just as fast as anybody on offense in the country on defense. It's crazy. But but the rest of the
That's what I was
rankings,
gonna
like two
ask. I
through
was gonna ask
five, it
because
is
right now number 2
crazy.
we got Iowa. How are we feeling about that? Because I think that's the dumb.
They're not going to be there for
I
long.
was live though. I'm not gonna even hit on Iowa. I'm not gonna even hit on Iowa. I
Oh, they're
was
good
live.
on number 2.
Hell no. They just don't got the guys. They just don't have the
Their
guys, bro.
quarterback is. I never watched him. I haven't played him all
Yeah,
year,
you
and
talk about not having a
yeah,
quarterback.
all I heard was that there was about their
Give
defense.
Iowa the mic.
I tried to watch, and I was like, "Yo," I was like, "Cause this Big Ten quarterbacks, bro, like they be so freaking mid, bro. Like Penn State never have a quarterback.
Only Ohio State be having good
Yeah,
quarterbacks.
we're the only. I don't
And Ohio State
understand it too.
quarterbacks
Like
suck in the
how hard
NFL. They're only good in college.
you know what?
Yeah,
It's
you're
the
right.
four.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Not
No, you tackle him, tackle him. Yo,
Oregon finally got a good quarterback in the NFL. Let's
I
go.
I mean,
I can't talk about us no more.
mean, y'all got one quarterback. Let's be real. But yeah, Nick, you're right. The quarterback play in the Big Ten just always seems to be subpar, especially at these universities like Iowa, Penn State, Michigan,
Mhm.
Rutgers, Michigan State. Literally every single. Actually, low key, I feel like Michigan State be having some nice quarterbacks. Um,
Kirk
yeah,
Cousins,
low key.
They
Their
had
quarterback this year is
yeah, that was
pretty
Kirk
decent.
Cousins.
I think
Yeah,
he's not that bad. Thorne,
Thorne.
yeah, they got a lot of weapons, so they're making him look better than he is, I believe. But I think he's still decent.
That's why I'm never. That's why I'm never like worried about them, bro. Like no one ever has a
Iowa's
quarterback,
defense, though,
bro.
Nick.
Yeah, nah, they're pretty good, bro. But the way that Sean Clifford was up and down on him at the beginning of the game, bro, and I already have
We'll
my
lose that game if Sean Clifford plays.
yeah, I
For
already have my thoughts about Sean Clifford. And if Sean Clifford's getting busy against you, bro, I got mad questions, bro.
Yeah,
So, I mean, that's the thing, bro. It's like all these teams, like, well, Iowa beat Iowa State, and
trash,
is Iowa
trash.
State even good? So now that's a huge win for them, and they're like, oh, they dominated. Like they beat up Maryland. Look what we did, in Maryland. Like we had like almost 2 pick sixes on like just
Yeah, you
like
guys
them, bro. So
destroyed
they're
Maryland.
mid.
I was not expecting that. I thought Maryland would
So it's
play you guys a little bit closer than that.
hey, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's on in Maryland,
What's
bro.
up with baby? What's up with baby Evil Tua? How do you play?
I mean,
I
bro,
mean, like you said,
like he came down like the beginning of the game, bro. He was like 18 for like
okay.
21. I was like, yo, he's spazzing. And then after that, it was like over because we just kept scoring, bro. And they just don't have the
Yeah,
athletes
they
for
have
it.
that one good wide receiver, but he's
if
injured.
it,
Um,
They just
yeah,
he broke his.
Demonte Demas, I think his name is something like that.
That was crazy. But nah, bro. No, Iowa is a fake number two. It's
Definitely
okay.
fake
They're
number
just
two.
placeholding.
Who's number 3 right now? Do you guys know off top?
Cincinnati
and
Wow, is that
oh,
the highest the G5 school's ever been?
probably.
Okay.
Penn State is up there too.
Nah, they're at
Penn
like
State
eight,
dropped because they
eight now.
lost.
yeah, they're seven.
Oh
Penn
wait,
State is number seven.
Yeah, Oklahoma's 4, which I don't
Yeah, I don't like
like
that
that
at
at
all. I
That's
don't
all.
like that at all.
ridiculous.
That makes no sense. Like, if anything, I feel like Bama should be
Yeah,
4,
I
bro.
want to talk about Cincy real quick though. Do we know their schedule? Who else do they have left to play? They played Notre Dame. They played Indiana. They have to
They're
play
gonna
UCF
they're gonna fall.
and Memphis. UCF, Memphis,
Bro,
Houston.
I think they're just gonna fall victim to having a weak
Nah,
schedule.
that's it, bro. They took out everybody. They don't have anybody remaining on their schedule who could really knock them off. I mean, SMU, I guess you could say,
SMU's
would
pretty
be
good.
their
Yeah,
toughest battle remaining. But other than that, that's it. UCF this
UCF up
weekend.
there.
But
But
I
won't
mean,
they
come
have to play Texas again?
Who?
for in the Big 12
They're not in
trip.
the Big 12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, Lamar Jackson
They're
fumbled.
not in the
Lord
Big
have
12.
mercy.
They play in the AAC. They have to play. They have to play Memphis or Houston
yeah,
or
that's what I
somebody like
meant.
that.
Oh, I was talking about Oklahoma. I was talking about
Oh, I'm still
Oklahoma.
talking about Cincy. My fault. My fault.
Cincy, bro, they're gonna fall victim to like at the end of the year, like teams are gonna play real, like have real comp, real games, and just they're probably gonna fall victim to not being able to play anyone good.
Keep me down.
That's
Do you
gonna
think they're
fool
gonna
them.
get in? Because like Haas said, I mean,
They're not gonna get
they
in,
have a pretty much an easy path. If they win, they go undefeated. Not undefeated. They have one loss, I think, but they beat Notre Dame and
because I've
Indiana. They might
I
get
think
in.
they
They
get
might
in.
get in, Nick.
no, they're
They're
not.
gonna get in because they're not gonna drop. If they don't lose, they're
No,
not
Yeah.
going to
If
drop.
they go undefeated, they have to put them in.
bro. I've seen it many. Bro, if you don't play a good championship, you're not gonna get into the playoff, bro. Like for example,
Lamar's down.
Yeah,
is he
his knees
down?
down.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Oh wait, he's
It
not. He
just,
might not.
bro.
I don't know.
And if like they
Oh
play
my
like,
goodness.
UCF or something like that down the line, come on, bro, just run it in. Oh my God, he got fucking. Come on, bro. Yeah, no. If they play like a team and they struggle at all, bro, they're looking for excuses, bro, to throw them in. It just,
Andrews
oh,
again.
I agree. They're definitely trying to. I don't know. Maybe I don't agree because I definitely feel like they could get in. Like
here,
I think they get in.
let me give you an
Because if
example, right?
everybody has one
that's what I'm
loss,
saying.
they're not
Everybody's
getting
losing
in.
this year, Nick. It's not like a normal year where we have Clemson, Ohio State, and Bama all 12-0.
Yeah.
Who scored again?
Andrews.
Let's go. All right, Sean. Let me give you an example, bro. Because here, just for like food for thought, bro. Like this is how they'll literally like get knocked out. Because I've seen teams undefeated not being just because they don't play anyone good. Like for example, Bama. If they, I mean, Hassan's not going to agree to this, but if they like run the rest of the season and they beat Georgia, are they not in?
Bama,
They
100%.
can do that.
Yeah. And then if we play,
Yeah, but Iowa's gonna lose because y'all gonna beat
I know,
Iowa.
but like if we beat Iowa, Penn State, Michigan State, and Michigan in like dominant
Wait, you
fashion
guys
throughout
play
the
all of
rest of
those
the
teams?
year, we
You're
have to
getting
play all
dropped
those
off.
teams.
You're
Are
only
we
losing at
not?
least
Yeah,
once.
I don't
Yeah,
even think
Ohio
Ohio
State's
State
losing at
is
least one of
winning out.
those.
That's
No,
the
I'm saying
thing.
if we beat all of them, are we getting
Yes.
in?
No,
Yes. What?
Yeah,
no.
might get in.
Not
They
getting.
might get
No?
in. They might get in over
Wait,
Oklahoma.
why would they get
Teams.
in?
You're talking about the rest of the regular season, and if they lose the
Bro,
Big
if they
Ten
beat
trip,
Penn
or are you
State,
talking about just?
Michigan, Michigan State, and who's that last team?
If
And
Ohio
I,
State wins out,
Iowa.
they probably are
Oh
gonna
we're
yeah, I
easy. We're
think so
getting in.
too.
Like those.
because they're gonna knock off
And
Iowa.
Iowa will probably
That's
be
four.
I don't know. I
undefeated.
mean, they're at that.
That's
Okay,
four
but
good
they're still
spots.
at number 6, and then you still got Bama. I think Bama still makes the playoffs if they
I think
with one
Bama's gonna make.
loss.
I don't think Oklahoma's gonna make it because
Why
Oklahoma's not.
not?
Bro. They're not good.
They fixed their. They got rid of
If Oklahoma
yo
wins
Caleb
out, if
Williams. If
Oklahoma
that
wins out,
man
they might
starts to
get in, but
play,
They're not
they're
good,
not
bro.
good. They're not
Texas
If
good.
Oklahoma wins out, you got to put them in because they
It's
would be
true. It's
undefeated.
true.
Bro, no one wants
that's
Yo,
what I'm
Oklahoma
saying.
has so many issues, bro. They've been playing every team to the last
You're
second,
right,
like
Nick. You're right.
Tulane
Nick,
and
you're
shit,
not
bro.
wrong.
Yeah, but now
But still,
Caleb,
they
this is
win.
gonna be Caleb Williams' first week starting playing 4 quarters. I'm excited to see what he does. I really am because I think that he's
No,
gonna
I
fix a
agree.
lot of their problems that they
I
have.
agree. But like this parody crap, bro, like trying to put teams that like don't play anyone is getting old, bro. Like that will be mad old if Oklahoma gets in, bro. That will be.
I mean, y'all lost y'all biggest game.
Yeah,
The
we played a
playoffs.
team though. They literally, bro, they're taking Kansas State to the edge, bro. We lost to Oregon, bro. Oregon's nice.
Yeah.
Oregon's nice.
Our night.
They
Our
play
night.
everybody to the edge
Our night.
too.
Our
Yeah.
night.
The
You see
narrative
how
Y'all
it
just
looks?
lost
switch.
to Fresno
You see
Are you
how
State.
not
it,
10? Are you
you
not
see
top 10?
how it flips?
Are you top 10 or not?
I'm
Yeah.
just saying. You see how it flips?
Hey, we didn't lose to
But look,
Texas
Nick,
A&M or anything,
do
bro.
you
But
believe that
no,
Cincy can't compete? If look,
nah, I
I'm
didn't
not
say.
gonna
I
lie. If
mean, this
Cincy
thing,
draws Bama, no, actually Bama's ass. We just saw Cincy play Georgia
if they
literally
draw
last
Georgia,
year.
bro, they're gonna get.
Yeah.
Bro, they do that every year. They let some random team in that has no business being there, like Notre Dame
Yeah,
last
but
year, and they just get packed
since
up,
he
and it's
packed
a
Notre
waste
Dame
of
up, since
time.
he's already proved they're better than
Washington
Notre
was in
Dame.
there.
Like since he's not a normal team, they're not normal. Since he's not, you're
Notre
right.
Dame
Notre
is
Dame's
not
not
good.
good. But look, that's what you're
Gonna
supposed to
get
do.
somebody out of trouble.
You're supposed
Since
to
he
beat
gotta
the
get
teams you're supposed to
trouble.
beat, right? And they did. And they did.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree. I'm a homer like Nick. I agree. I feel like if you're not P5, you should not be in the playoffs. You should not be in the P5 playoffs. No way. But I just feel like the Cincinnati is an anomaly. Like this isn't a one-off either. Like Cincinnati's been at the top now. They've had the number one group of 5 recruiting class 5 years in a row. Like they've had the number one class in
And they just
like
went
last
undefeated
year.
2 years ago almost.
Yeah,
No,
well they
Last
lost to
year they
Georgia,
went
so they lost
undefeated.
one game. But
all undefeated.
okay,
Yeah, that
okay,
was a
Nick.
bowl game though.
Okay,
Like you
Nick.
said,
You're
though.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, is UCF undefeated when
You're
they try
right.
to call
You're
themselves
right.
world champions? Is that
They're not UCF. They're better.
they're
He's
like the same kind of?
no, they're not.
How I was
UCF is national champion.
But
Ritter
let's
is
be real.
better
How
than
good was that UCF
McKenzie.
team? How good was that
What are you
UCF
doing,
team?
Carson Wentz?
They were
Not
good.
How good?
They would.
What? All right, it was incomplete. Thank
They
God.
wouldn't have won. They wouldn't have beat no
That
on
that
the top
that
4
national
teams.
championship UCF team against this Cincy team is a good ass game.
For the Cincy team to
Yeah,
win.
I
Cincy's
agree.
better.
They got the better
Cincy's better.
quarterback, right?
Since he would have smoked them, they weren't even top 10 though. They were like
That's when they play
5 or
LSU
no,
and
they
they
were.
smack Joe Burrow and Joe Burrow turns into a demon. Is that the game?
Wait, I thought that was that was
I think
was
it
that
was. Yeah,
UCF?
pretty sure it was.
Yeah, they beat LSU
Did
in a
they
bowl
beat them? I
game,
think they
right?
Oh, bro.
lost actually to that game. I don't remember who won. To be honest, oh no, they won right because they're undefeated national championships.
That was a long time.
Undefeated national. That's the year that Georgia beat Auburn in
Yeah.
the SEC championship game.
I need Carson Wentz to
He's
make a
not gonna make the
play.
play. He's not that guy.
Jesus Christ, bro. It's not that hard. They're rushing 6 people.
The coach
He's
threw this game
rolling out
away,
with
bro. The coach threw this
Oh.
game away. This is ridiculous. This is why the Colts are 1-3.
Yeah. If this goes to overtime, it's lost.
Facts.
If this goes to overtime, Colts lost.
Bro, why is it? Why couldn't they just stop them on the
unless
freaking
they get the
2-point
ball
conversion? But
first
why?
with Jonathan
Why, bro?
Taylor. But they should have been running the ball, bro. They could have ran a delay on that. Like they got 2 timeouts left with 18 seconds.
And they do a receiver screen. And they just got a penalty for after the play, unsportsmanlike.
Let's keep it rocking through the top 25 then. Do we know who's at 5, 6, 7, 8? Do we have those numbers around that? Bama's 5.
Ohio State's
Ohio State 6, Penn State 7, and Michigan at 8.
8. Okay. How do you feel about Michigan? Michigan?
9.
They almost lost to Nebraska.
Michigan's
They almost
a
lost to
fraud.
Nebraska.
Michigan's a fraud. Fraud.
Bro, they're setting up pins for us, bro.
Fraud.
Bro, it's another fake team, bro. Like they almost lost to
Yeah.
Rutgers. Oh,
Yeah. Rutgers is so weird. Some weeks they
Yeah.
look like they're really good. Other weeks they literally look like they're the worst team in the Big Ten.
Because they have no quarterback, and your boy Shiano
They have
always has
Wimsatt.
terrible play calling.
Nah, yo, Sean Gleason, he be in his bag. I like the OC for Rutgers right now. He's a weirdo sometimes. He kind of implodes.
He'd be out there
He
sticking it out.
implodes when he gets in the red zone. When he gets within the 20-yard line, he kind of
He'd be-
outcoaches himself. I feel like, and he tries to get too cute. But
He'd be out there
he'd
stinking
be
it
out
up.
there shoving shit up sometimes. Steph, I'm not gonna even lie to you, brother. I'm not gonna lie to you. But we're not even talking about them.
I ain't praising him publicly till they start winning some.
You're right. I mean, 3-3. What we have them at 8-4. They're still on.
Bro, that's what you had. I had him probably like 6 and
That's what
6,
we had them at.
5 and 7.
That's what we had them at.
they were looking so good until real comps start flying in,
Yeah,
bro.
you do hate to see
Oh, they completed it.
that. But
Field goal time.
as for
Really?
as for
That's not
Michigan
cool.
Yeah, that flag was bad. That was a bad
Yep.
flag. We gotta
Yep.
start reviewing some of these
flags,
unsportsmanlike conducts. Like
Mhm.
there's no reason why some flags and fouls can't be reviewed. It makes no sense. Oh, we're under 2 minutes, so we're
We need
not
to
gonna go look at that
They need
one.
to bring back
agree.
challenging pass interference, bro. They need to
I
bring that
agree.
shit back, bro.
I mean,
That was crazy. That was so political, bro. They're literally like they said it wasn't working. Like they weren't actually like
Game.
overturning calls, which is not true, bro. It's not true. The refs just hated getting told they were wrong.
we're in the era of technology. Like we have cameras, we have video replay. Like we should be using that to get the game
Mhm.
right. Like even if the game takes a little bit longer, 3.5 hours. Like I know football's a long game, so like obviously you don't want to replay every single little like that would be annoying. But I mean, each team has their two challenges. It can still work the same way, but like if there's some penalties and there's just some stuff that is just straight up egregious and that needs to be fixed and called right. And I would much rather
Right.
and I say this now until my team gets screwed in a situation like that, which would suck. But I mean, it's best for the game. It would be
Ah,
best.
you're right, bro. We would beat the Raiders if they could just
Yeah.
we could challenge
Same with
like
the Packers when we blocked the
penalties.
field goal, but they called it offsides. The whole game would have been different. I mean, there's a whole bunch of games, whole bunch of scenarios where if you could challenge a flag or a penalty, it would be different. But I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever see something like that.
Do you run the ball here? They're running the ball, right?
6 seconds. They're kicking a field goal.
I mean, but they could get like 4 yards or something like that, then call timeout and kick it. Right?
Yeah,
Am I
I
right?
just typed in the chat that throw that got them to where they at. That should have been on his outside shoulder. I mean, he had to turn around and he fell in the dirt because of the velocity of that football. Carson Wentz got to do a better job.
Who caught that ball though? Was it Pittman?
Nah, it looked like Pascal.
We got
Yeah, the Colts look real right now. Low key, Colts look nice, bro. They're getting it together, low key. They don't even quit Nelson in.
No, they came to play today. I mean,
You
it
gotta
looks
use
like they got it done. Looks like Swinking shit about to
needs
boom
to.
this.
Um,
I ain't got no faith in goggles.
Timeout.
so we got Oregon at 9, Michigan State at 10, Kentucky at 11. Out of those three teams, Oregon, Michigan State, Kentucky, we still believe Oregon has the highest potential to crash the playoffs because Michigan State and Kentucky are undefeated. Oregon has a loss.
Yeah,
Who's your
yeah,
matchups?
but
I need to hear your schedule.
No.
Oregon, we don't play nobody ranked. Oh,
Oh
he
my
missed it!
God, bruh.
What the
Oh, yo,
fuck,
kickers are so
bro?
trash, bro.
Oh,
Kickers are so trash, bro.
I told you.
This is
I told
literally,
you
this is
about
literally,
goggles. I told you about
this is, li-
goggles.
this is literally the
why,
worst.
bro?
I told you about goggles. I ain't got no faith in goggles. No faith. Look
Oh
at
my
this.
God, the Ravens don't deserve this, bro. The Ravens don't deserve this, bro.
Number 57 hitting the
Goggles.
electric slide.
I
Really
told you
stupid.
I got no
Ass
faith
Now
in
I'm
shit.
gonna
goggles.
lose the fantasy,
Wow.
bro. I'm gonna lose the fantasy. I needed Marquise Brown to like stop playing, and literally he would stop playing right there. And now I'm gonna lose, bro.
Why do they have him kicking injured though? That's my
He's
question.
injured.
Yeah, he's injured. He didn't kick in the first quarter because he was injured. His coach said, and
Oh,
he's sitting on the sideline.
the punter missed the field goal before.
The Colts blow my shit, bro. That blew my shit just now. That literally blew my shit because I know Marquise Brown gonna have like some 30-yard touchdown. And I lose, bro. That really just blew my shit. I cannot believe that.
Yeah, you are
Oh
down
man.
bad, Nick. You hate to see it.
Like, for real, bro. And, yo, I got packed up last night because Josh Allen got that roughing the passer and then drove down and scored a touchdown for no reason at the end, bro. And I got packed up there too. It's nonsense, bro. Like, you really gonna let your kid blocked? And it's going to Mark Andrews, bro. We know that. It all went to Mark Andrews. It literally all went to Mark Andrews. Oh my god, bro. I just come on.
I
Man.
don't. I mean, Baltimore ain't have an identity all game. What are they about to do
Run the ball.
with Lamar Jackson, right?
Throw
You would
him
think, but
This is insane.
Clearly, Mark Andrews been open the whole game. He probably has like 180 yards or some shit like that, bro.
What's going on with kickers, man?
and they're
What's
getting the
going on with
ball.
kickers, bro?
I don't know. I told you this goggles dude ain't it. That's Haas's
Like
boy right there.
we expect this from college football. Like
Definitely
college
not.
kickers, obviously college kickers are it's always 50-50, always. But in the NFL, like, bro,
How's kickers be missing
no
30
field
yards?
goal to save. And remember when they moved back the extra point because they're like kicking's too easy, and now nobody can make a
Mm-hmm.
field goal. Like
Mark has 34
They
points.
be missing extra
all
points
the
too. There was
time,
a
all
missed
the
extra point
time.
in
They
this
had the
game.
most mixed extra points, I think, since like I don't even remember in week 5 this year. So it's crazy. But
They Piston.
Let's keep getting through this top 25 though, because we only had 11. Kentucky plays Georgia this week. We're not gonna ask Kaz his opinion. Nick, Steph, thoughts on that game? Kentucky,
Probably had
Georgia.
the same opinion as Haas, honestly.
Yep.
Anyone keep they got Stenson Bennett at Q. That's all I have to say, bro.
Even with Stenson Bennett, they're gonna light them up.
Kentucky has a top 10
Kentucky,
defense in the nation, by the way.
I don't care.
Okay.
Georgia got
I respect that. I
better.
respect that.
If Kentucky was home, I would say maybe. But last year, do you remember the story between Kentucky and Georgia? Same exact thing as it is right now. I think it was number 2 versus number. I think Kentucky was ranked like 10 last year at the time. And Georgia, I think, was beating them by 33 points at halftime.
Sheesh.
So I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I
put my
mean,
money on that basketball school.
I would definitely not put it past Georgia or Kentucky for the game to go that way. At all, to be honest. Although I think Kentucky, they got some talent. They'll keep it close early, but that game goes along. Georgia probably will pull away.
Yeah, definitely in that
Unfortunately.
second half, Georgia is gonna start running the ball anywhere they feel like. That's what I
Putting the
predict.
viewers to sleep.
Yeah,
30 rushes,
Yeah.
2 drives.
it's
Yeah,
true.
you already know. You got it, bro.
Kentucky's feeling themselves too, so they definitely believe they're gonna win this game. They definitely believe in themselves. So it's gonna be nice as a Florida fan to see them get humbled a little bit because we couldn't do it. So
Yeah,
somebody
you
else got to
know
put them
how
in the dirt.
Kentucky balls. You watch a couple of their games.
Yeah. Um, we got Oklahoma State all the way up at number 12. I'm not gonna even lie to you guys. I have not watched a single Oklahoma State game this entire year. Have you
No,
guys?
I was gonna watch them against Baylor, but something happened. I think that was the week Oregon lost to Stanford. So then I just went in my room and
Cried.
I gave up on football.
Yeah, like I probably shouldn't be saying this considering we're a football podcast and I don't watch the games, but I don't know how
It's
good
impossible
Oklahoma
to
State
watch every
is.
game.
I
It's
mean,
impossible to watch every game.
yeah, I'll make sure that I watch Oklahoma State now that I know that they're ranked 12 because I had no idea that they were ranked this high. They're undefeated. I guess this is a team that could possibly beat Oklahoma. I mean, I haven't seen them play yet, so I'm not going to say that. But Oklahoma is always a big rivalry game. And if Oklahoma State is good enough to be ranked 12, they might be good enough to beat Oklahoma, who's fraudulent this year.
You're so fraudulent, bro.
We need a
Yeah.
Big 12. We need like a Big 12 expert.
You make
I'm the 12 expert. We got a Big 10 expert.
Yeah.
I got extra. I'll be extra Big 12 for you, bro. They can't play any defense ever, bro. I got
So everybody knows that. You don't need to be an expert to know that.
We
I'll be
definitely do.
watch games. I know how they like to play. It's
So
so
like,
annoying,
like,
bro.
like Oklahoma State, Texas Tech, and like Baylor are all the same team.
It's all right. Eventually, dude, it's all right. Soon enough, they'll be in the SEC like they want to be, and then it's over for them.
Isn't that crazy to think that that Texas Oklahoma game that we watched on Saturday is an SEC game technically? Like that wild ass 47 for whatever
Yeah,
the score
you know,
was.
can't
They're
tackle.
bringing some offense to y'all conference.
I mean,
No,
we got offense. I'm not gonna lie. Bama, Florida brought that. I'm not gonna lie.
yo, they got Spencer
Ole
starting,
Miss.
bro. It's over. Picks.
Yeah, this is a very similar situation I got to see firsthand at Florida play out where you had Emory Jones playing. He was struggling. Anthony Richardson came in, did some crazy shit, and now there's a quarterback controversy. Now, same thing happened in Oklahoma. I don't know. I don't know. Look, I don't think they should go away from Spencer Rattler. Yeah, I seen how it worked out at Florida, and I
Oh,
don't know. I don't know how good Caleb Williams is compared to
how
like
to
Anthony
play the back,
Richardson, but
how to
I
play the
mean, do
back.
you really you got to you
Yes.
trust him? You trust him to win you a championship?
He's not. They're not. Yo.
Well, but I don't. Spencer Rattler not winning them a championship.
Okay,
He's
but they're
had
in position. They're in
he's
position
had
right now
so
to win a
much
championship.
time.
They're in position right now to win a championship.
Yeah, but the thing about look, and Hollywood just called a pass. Sorry, Nick. But the thing about um Spencer Rattler is he's had weeks and weeks to play. He stunk it up against Texas. The backup comes
Hmm.
in the game and comes back from 3 scores down and wins in the
Yup.
game. That's the best team they play all year. So
Is this
yeah, I mean,
okay?
For
you want to
sure.
say? I mean, is Oklahoma State better than them? Maybe.
According to the rankings, but I mean, I don't really know. Like I
Yeah.
said, I haven't
Well,
watched them yet.
they're ranked higher now because Texas.
I'll let you. Yes, but I say I'll let you know after I watch them this weekend. We'll
Yeah,
come back.
but the thing is, the backup came in and was playing great. It was the same thing like Texas.
Yeah, but at the
Texas
same
had the
time,
same situation.
when you prepare for Spencer Rattler and then all of a sudden this random ass backup quarterback that you were not prepared for comes in and he can run, throw,
Yeah,
like
that's
that
valid.
plays a part in it too.
That's valid. But he was playing fearless.
Definitely,
That's
that's
what.
a great quality to have
So
as well.
if you playing, you playing like that, he's just playing lights out, and you could see Spencer Rattler. I don't know. He just don't got it. Like just his body
Yeah,
language and everything. He looks like somebody
yeah,
that
and he
got
seems like he's a
shot.
pretty bad teammate too. Emory Jones was at least happy for Anthony Richardson, like on the sideline, like they're friends, like they was happy. They have handshakes, like when Anthony Richardson scored, like you could tell, like he was hyped, like he was happy. Spencer Rattler was sitting on there pouting, looking like he was salty. And I
Yeah.
mean, you get your
Well,
job taken. I understand the
well, imagine
circumstances. I'm
being
not gonna
told
act
you're supposed
like
to win the Heisman. They
for
was they
sure,
was
for
telling
sure,
him all year he's supposed to win the Heisman.
for sure.
Nobody was telling Emory Jones he's supposed to be the Heisman winner. Let's be honest.
Uh,
Nope,
we
nope,
were.
don't know. See, that's the problem with the Florida fan base. That's the problem with your fan base. Y'all haven't had no damn Heisman caliber quarterback since
What
Will Greer and
since
y'all were out of town.
Don't
wait
say
wait
Kyle
wait
Trask.
wait wait.
Don't do it. Don't
Yeah,
do
don't
it.
please don't,
Don't do it.
please don't,
Don't do it,
please
bro.
don't. See
Don't say
this
Kyle
Kyle
Trask
Trask.
is
Florida
a
fans.
quarterback in the same class as Trevor Lawrence, Justin. Don't do it, bro. Because there are about three or four
See,
quarterbacks, I
Florida
believe,
Okay, okay,
along with the
okay,
rest of
okay.
the
Kyle
nation.
Trask. First off, Kyle Trask outperformed all of them last year. Literally all of them, and broke all of Joe Burrow's records in the SEC, and was fourth in Heisman voting. So he was literally Heisman caliber. He was at the
he won
he
no
was at the he was at the
Matter.
conference. He was at the show.
What games
At
did
the
Kyle
Heisman show, he was there. He
don't
was
got it,
there.
bro?
He got in the club. He got in the club. Was was JT Daniels in the
He
club?
don't,
No.
don't got it,
No.
bro.
Was anybody in
Kyle
Georgia last
Trask
year at the
lost you
club?
every
No, they
game
were
you should
not.
you won
Kyle Trask was in the club.
last year.
Kyle Trask was in the club. He was in the club.
fans not in the
So
club.
so to say that we haven't had a
Look how
Heisman
he
caliber
finished the
quarterback since
season,
Will
bro.
Greer.
He definitely is not that guy.
He was checked out. He was checked out. It happens. It happens. But to pretend like he wasn't Heisman caliber, is foolish. You put 44 on your favorite football team. I don't know why you're acting like that's not your father, bro.
Stetson Bennett.
Maybe that's why you're mad, bro. Because
What's
he
his
owns
record
you.
against Georgia though?
He only played twice.
What's his record?
1-1.
Okay, so 0-0 basically.
I
It don't
mean,
even it don't even matter because
that first year ain't count. He wasn't even a starter. He came in as a backup.
Dan Mullen had what 3 first-round picks on that offense and did what? Lost 5 games. Come on now, I don't
Okay,
want
so
to
that's an
hear
indictment on Dan
anything.
Mullen. That ain't had anything to do with Kyle
That's
Trask.
on that. That's on the leader.
Nah, that's
And
yeah,
he
you're
lost
right.
that.
The leader,
Bama didn't show up. I mean, there were
the
multiple
shoe game.
last year. Kyle Trask, LSU. I mean,
We scored 40. We scored 46 points against Bama. What you mean he ain't show up?
Kyle Trask.
We scored 46 points
You,
kicking field goals. Haas.
I'm talking about against
You're such
LSU.
a
He was trying to win
hater.
that game. Evan McPherson
Oh
was trying to win
yeah,
a game with field goals. What are you talking about?
and he missed. And he missed.
But I'm
He
just saying,
missed.
Kyle Trask. No one's voting him as a Heisman over.
He got
Anybody,
votes.
anybody with a brain was not saying he
He
should
got
win the
votes.
Heisman. Yeah,
Why?
and we know how the Heisman vote
Why?
already.
He had a better year than Mac Jones. He was better than Mac Jones
Yeah,
last year.
Mac Jones wasn't no Heisman quarterback either to me. That's why his wide receiver won it because his wide receiver better.
Okay, but Mac Jones finished second, so at least Kyle Trask should have finished second.
Yeah, that was
He
another
wasn't better
weird
than
year.
Devontae Smith.
That was another weird year though, where there was like no quarterbacks that was really jumping out. Just like this year is even worse.
Because Trevor had COVID.
Oh, touchdown! And it's Hollywood Brown.
Whoa!
Oh, the Colts sold me. The Colts sold me.
God,
I can't believe the Colts did this. So, beginning of the episode, I said, looks like all the teams in the AFC North, everything just resets. But nope, the Ravens capitalized on this comeback, and now they are in sole possession of first place.
that's Najee Harris right now. Your background, that's Najee Harris right now.
Yeah, that's definitely tough. That's definitely tough. Moving along though, we got Ole Miss 13, Notre Dame 14, Coastal Carolina 15, Wake Forest 16, Arky down to 17. Arkansas is the highest ranked two-loss team at 17. Um, any thoughts about Ole Miss, Notre Dame, Coastal Carolina, Wake Forest, Arkansas? The Ole Miss Arkansas game was insane.
I got a hot take.
By the way, go ahead.
Wake Forest might make the playoffs. They undefeated.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro.
Bro, the ACC is terrible,
If
brother.
they beat Clemson and win the ACC,
Clemson is all I'm gonna leave the call. I'm serious, bro. I'm actually gonna leave the call. Don't talk about and it means nothing if you play no one good, bro. I'm not
Wait,
here.
can Wake Forest make the playoffs if they win out?
Yes.
Clemson is not ranked. Clemson is not ranked.
Technically.
if they,
Yo, that's crazy.
Steph, that was a terrible take, but yes, you're right. I mean, they're right now
that's
they're
dark horse
undefeated.
playoff.
If they win the ACC, they probably have to beat UNC,
Mhm.
Virginia Tech,
They do.
Clemson. They'll have some I can't say the word. What's reputable names under their belt? Yeah,
Harbaugh is so
definitely.
overrated.
But
Not to get off topic, but
not
this
enough.
guy
Not enough.
really
Both of them.
pisses me
Michigan won
off.
You're
and the
right.
Ravens won.
You're right. How do you guys feel about Sam Pittman going for 2 against Ole Miss when he could have kicked the field goal, tied it at 52, went to
If you're,
overtime?
if you're a team
You liked
like
it, Steph?
Arkansas, you gotta win it in regulation. Because if you go to overtime, you don't know what's gonna happen. It's the same thing, you know. Like actually, I don't even know. I can't think of another team that was like that had to go to overtime. But when you're a team that's
Mhm.
not really as good as the other team you're playing, and you have a chance to win a game in regulation or go to overtime, you gotta win in regulation because in overtime, usually the better team wins in overtime.
Yeah, always.
Or whoever's playing. So,
It's a good take. Um, so Wake Forest potential playoff team according to
hey,
Steph.
if they go undefeated,
Uh,
they're probably not going to go undefeated. They're going to end up losing to
It
Virginia Tech or
doesn't
something.
matter, bro. Like undefeated means nothing if you play no one good, bro. Like if they go
it's
undefeated,
true.
Not if you're
For
Wake
example,
Forest, though.
the
Come on.
15
oh,
Coastal Carolina, the chance they're undefeated. They play in the Sun Belt. Play nobody.
We probably won't even live to see Wake Forest go undefeated.
it doesn't matter if they
This
do.
is why
That would be
this is why
crazy.
we need a 16 team playoff.
No,
See,
No,
y'all
eight is
keep
enough.
I keep shooting that down. I'm
Eight
telling you.
is more than enough, bro. 8 to 10 is fine.
8, just 8.
Nah, we're
Because
Just 8.
16.
I'm
We
not
ain't
8,
hearing
10.
16. So all your favorite teams can get in. UCF and all them. Oh, we're in the playoffs. Have you been good, bro? Have you recruit and play good, and then you can get in, bro? Move your conference. It's your choice. Yo,
They are. They have. They actually did. UCF, Houston, BYU, and Cincy are all Big 12 teams. So
I'm just a big hater, man. Y'all in the SEC want to keep playing these cupcake games. You got Alabama playing against the Citadel in Week 10. No, we need to stop that. Get rid of that game and play Cincinnati in the playoffs. How about
bro. Why are we giving handouts, bro? Like I'm getting sick of that, bro. No handouts. So what? Oklahoma State and Wake Forest and all them get to play in the championship.
That's
Bro,
not
it's a handout. Bro, so basically you could have like 4 losses, bro, and like be like in a good conference and be like 16 and get in, bro.
you're not gonna have 4 losses and be number 16.
Hey, yo, Florida was ranked pretty high with 4 losses last year, bro.
They're ranked high with 4 losses every
they
year
were
because they're Florida.
because it's the logo.
Florida
Because it's the
is
logo.
Mr. Four.
That logo holds weight. The logo holds weight.
We
Speaking of
need to
Florida,
start moving some.
Stayed
Maybe
at
they
number 20. Florida did stay at number 20. Arizona State is moved up to 18. BYU's at 19. Texas A&M was unranked. Now they're at 21 after that win over Bama. NC State's at 22. SMU, a team that we were saying is still on Cincy's schedule, is at 23. So since he does have one more ranked opponent possibly to play, SMU is also undefeated. So could be a potential
Just like
heartbreaker. I know Nick rooting for SMU in that game.
just like this
He
past
Cincy out
week,
of
bro,
here.
when I saw BYU was 10, I was like, yo, why are
Yeah,
they?
that was
And they
crazy.
got
That was crazy.
smoked by Boise State, bro. Like, yo, these
Yeah.
media biases are getting on my nerves, bro. Like, they actually make me mad, yo. Oh my god, yo. Notre Dame probably still ranked. Haven't heard about them in a while.
Number 14.
Yeah, Notre Dame is
Oh
at
my
14.
god.
And Notre Dame is not good. Notre Dame is not good. They
Doesn't
barely
matter.
beat Wisconsin,
Yeah.
who doesn't even have a quarterback. Anybody could play quarterback for Wisconsin right now.
Wisconsin never ever has. Wisconsin, Notre Dame
But this
has
year is worse. But this year is worse. It took him a month to throw a touchdown pass.
corn or cone.
He got benched.
It's
He
terrible to
got
be
benched. Notre
honest.
Dame's quarterback got benched last week.
Yeah, for the backup twice. Oh, actually, the first time I think he was injured. The backup came in when they were playing against
Florida State.
Lamar,
Wisconsin.
not to cut y'all off, but
No, go ahead.
Lamar Jackson had 504 out of the Ravens' 523 yards tonight on offense.
There's no way. You're
That
lying.
man's superhero.
Yo, what?
Come on, bro. Let's run that contain and shut these guys
Yo,
out. You see him.
what?
Because I don't know why
Yeah,
the
that's
Colts
not.
abandoned that too high. They would have contained Hollywood. I mean, Mark Andrews was eating, so the seam was open, but
I can guarantee you that's not going to work in division play. He's not. The Ravens are not going to beat the Browns, the
that's
Steelers,
what I
and
was
the
thinking
Bengals.
tonight
No way.
against the Browns. I mean, I know their secondary is kind of weak, but there's no way Lamar's going to be running
Doesn't
free
matter.
like this. I mean, I know you can't
Yeah,
stop him.
no.
You can, restrict him from
I
having
mean, I've
504
seen. Look,
yards.
division. Yeah, that's ridiculous, brother.
Bro, Marquise Brown really had 28 in the second half to pack me up, bro. I'm off this shit, bro. For real, bro. Like he had to catch out, and Blankenship had to miss that, bro. Like, football actually, I'm off this shit, bro. I'm off it, bro. I retired today. Over
Y'all heard it here first. Nick's
fire, bro.
retirement. You're down bad off the Dolphins, bro. Go ahead. Let's before we get out of here, man. You're a resident Dolphins fan. Dolphins have a very strong fan base. Go ahead and vent a little bit, Nick. I know you guys are down pretty bad. Are you guys the worst team in the NFL?
Yes.
You guys might be.
I
You
think I
guys are down
am,
there.
but it's pretty biased. I think
How sad are you? Because I know you guys really thought you were gonna be good.
the Lions
Like I'm not trying to even like
probably worse than us. Texans are probably worse than
the
us.
Lion.
Yeah, we'll probably beat the
True.
Lions. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
What's going on, man?
sad days right now, and it's more I think about it too. It's more all us just wasting picks every year. Like last year, I was literally trying to make fun of the Patriots for drafting Kyle Duggar last year, or like the 32nd pick or whatever. And like I was just looking at all the players that were sitting there, bro. Like Jonathan Taylor, Dobbin, Jeremy Chin, like all those players are just chilling there, bro. And we passed on all of them. So I mean, it's sad days out here, bro. It probably won't get better for a while. And if we lose to the Jaguars, we're probably firing everyone in our work. And the worst part is we don't even have a first round pick next year, so it's pretty slow out here for a grip. But, I don't have to watch.
Wow, that's crazy. So who do you want in the draft?
Oh, it doesn't
Since you
matter.
already gave them
We
reasons.
have the Niners pick, bro. So whatever we get, bro.
Zamir White, second round pick.
That's what y'all need now. Y'all need a running
Draft
back bad, in the
You
worst
do
way.
need a running
You
back.
guys run the ball worse than the
We don't
Steelers,
draft running back.
and the Steelers run the ball worse than
We
everybody.
don't.
Yeah, why didn't you guys draft
They
not
tried.
draft? What happened with
They
that?
tried to
It's
get
not.
Michael Carter. They tried to get Javante. It doesn't work.
No,
Ever.
passed on all of them, bro. We passed on Najee. We passed on Javante. We passed on Michael Carter. We passed on Michael Carter for a tight end, bro. For a tight end who doesn't play. Bro, we don't like drafting. We're not drafting a running back. It doesn't matter, bro. We had our sights set on copping Aaron Jones and paying him mad money, and then he went back to the Packers. So it's over after that.
Yeah. You guys had Plan A with no backup plan. And
Yeah, we were trying to get Kenny Galladay too, and he decided to be a rat. That's good for him. That's what he gets, bro. Chilling on the Giants. Hey, only that's the only other fate that could be worse than being a Dolphin right now.
no cap. We're being a Raiders fan right now. They're going downhill fast. I mean, yesterday we were talking on stream. Steph had mentioned that he thought the Raiders could possibly go like 6-11, and Haas was saying similar stuff. Now John Gruden and all this stuff going down, I think the Raiders are probably the most down fan base right now. Definitely. Outside of that though, I think that wraps it up for what I got that I wanted to talk about today. We ran through the top 25. We watched the game, talked about Gruden and all them. Any last topics or hot takes y'all want to get into before we close it out here tonight?
We can't trade for Watson. He's going to jail.
He's going to jail? How you know?
Let's see. Or else he would have traded for him already.
He's not even in jail yet, though. I feel like if he was going to be in jail, he would have been in jail already.
Well, not even jail. He's going to be suspended for the year. So.
Yeah.
Because he has to be.
Yeah, he's definitely not playing this year.
He has to be activated. He's been inactive. The only way you get suspended is if you're active. So that's why the Texans are trying to fleece people. We'll fall for it, though. We'll definitely fall for it.
You guys definitely will fall for it. You need a new team, man. I'm be a fan of the Steelers.
Nah, there's no way, bro. After the way they did Le'Veon, I could never, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
You see how they're
And
doing
AD,
Najee? That man's
AD.
getting 40 carries a game.
Nah, Najee's fine. Najee's fine.
The way they would have
His rookie year.
Yo, they
They're
franchise
trying to run him to the ground so that he can't go to another team and succeed. He can only have years in the NFL.
they franchise tagged
That's
him for 3 years because they knew he would get hurt and they wouldn't want to give him a paycheck. So they franchise tagged him, treated him as a slave for 3 years. So he couldn't leave.
Yeah, but he was getting paid off those franchise tags. Let's be
No,
real. You make bank off the franchise tag. You
Tag
make
is
like
foul, bro. Because
he was making like 16 mil a year type shit off of the.
but and then he held out and y'all let his teammates wear his clothes, bro. Everyone on the Steelers. That's crazy.
That was a joke though. Everybody took that to heart, but that was really just being funny. Like that wasn't even. They were just messing with his locker. Like they wasn't even trying to like say nothing about that. Everybody's like, "Oh, Steelers or players or." Da, da, da. I'm like, "Yo, relax. Like, they're friends." I'm pretty sure Le'Veon Bell did not care. He probably just left. But you're right. The Steelers and the way they handle certain situations, it's not even. It is the Steelers, but it's number 7. He's been behind it all. He's like the Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Steph, Haas, any last thoughts?
Cowboys are playing lights out. Oregon got to show me something this weekend. And John Gruden is a clown. I've been trying to tell y'all for years. Other than that, I'm out of
Indeed
here.
he is. Indeed he is. Nick, are you content? Are you content, Nick, or you got more?
No, I got a lot more, bro. But I'm just kind of seeing it. So
All right,
it's
look. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get on here one of these days this week. Back on the day, and we're gonna get Nick another hour or two to get into what he needs to get into.
just
But until then, thank you for kicking it with us tonight. Thank you for tuning in. We are now on YouTube. Just go to YouTube, search the Pigskin Live. You will find us. We're just gonna be posting the full VOD. So if you don't catch the live stream, you can always go back and watch it. We'll be posting clips from the streams for any good conversations that we're having, stuff like that. So be on the lookout for just more stuff from our YouTube channel. Always be on the lookout from our social medias. Follow all of us individually. Yeah. We'll catch you guys very, very soon. Peace.